There once was a girl called Zoe Hart. She was a very special girl. At 10 years old, she was already more cunning and courageous than most adults she knew. Mysteries made her head itch. She never stopped asking questions and was never satisfied with the answers. She lived for excitement, and more than anything in the world, she wanted to have an adventure just like the characters she read in her favorite books and watched on TV.
Zoe lived with her mum in a house on Appleby Road. It wasn't a very big house, and it wasn't a very special house. But next to that house, at the end of the road, was a great big wall. Behind the great big wall was a great big garden, and on a hill overlooking that garden was a great big house. The great big house was old, dark, and very special indeed. That house was a mystery to little Zoe Hart, and it made her head itch.
It made her head itch so much that Zoe vowed one day she would find out what was so special about that old house and what went inside it. Zoe was determined to have her own adventure, and it was going to involve the big old house at the end of Appleby Road. So her adventure began when she was woken up one night by a strange sound.
What's that noise? It's keeping me awake. It's coming from the old creepy house next door. It's surrounded by a wall, but I can see over into the garden from here. What is it? Wait, I can see somebody in the garden. It's not a school night, but it's still well past bedtime. What could they be doing up so late? And what was that noise? I bet that it's a ghost that haunts the place at night, or a zombie looking for brains, or even a killer wolf burying the bones of its victim. How exciting! Whether it is, I'm going to find out tomorrow.
Zoe, time to get up.
Mom, it's a Saturday. Why can't I lay in?
Suit yourself, love. Oh, by the way, your friends have been knocking for the last hour, asking for you to come out and play. But it's all right. I'll tell them you're having a lie-in instead.
See you later, Mom.
Zoe, Zoe, first you need to get dressed out of your pajamas, young lady, and put on a coat before you go out.
Yes, Mom.
And make sure you're back for lunch. She's an odd one, that girl. I don't know where she gets it from.
Zoe did what her mamma told her. She changed out of her pajamas and into her clothes as quickly as she could manage. She brushed her teeth, washed her face, and grabbed her coat off its hook before hurrying out the door.
Zoe just couldn't wait to meet her friends, Omar and Tyler. Zoe, Omar, and Tyler were best friends. All three of them were the same age. They went to the same school, they were in the same class, they even lived on the same road, Appleby Road.
The three of them loved to play football together and would borrow a ball that. But Appleby Road wasn't a very big road, and the houses didn't have very big gardens, so there wasn't really anywhere to play a proper football match. So they had to make do with kicking the ball against the great big wall that surrounded the great big house at the end of the road. Usually the three friends would kick the ball against the great big wall for hours, but today Zoe had a different plan.
She means Zoe over here.
Incoming.
Pass it, Tyler. I'm open.
You know the trouble is that we didn't have a pitch to play on.
It would be so much cooler if we did, but we can't let it stop us from having fun.
And number number 10, Omar Adamin, about kills it to heart. What a maneuver. He's truly a legend in the making.
Last night I saw a figure in the garden over there. I swear something really dodgy is going behind that wall.
My dad said that some rich old guy used to live there when he was a kid, and that was like 100 years ago.
Do you think he's Dracula or something?
A vampire yet? I haven't thought of that.
Whatever it is, my dad said to keep away from it.
Watch this bend.
Zoe, why'd you do that for?
We can't all be we can't all be legends in the making, number 10.
Omar, didn't he have another ball?
My brother took the other one for tryouts. That's the only one we have.
Then we'll just have to go over and get it.
My dad said that's trespassing and it's against the law. He said no, he's a policeman.
I don't care what your dad said. We've got to get that ball back.
Yeah, that's my ball.
Besides, we'll be really quick and it can't be trespassing if no one sees you.
I'm pretty sure it can.
Come on, aren't you even a tiny bit curious to find out if there really is a vampire over there?
Vampire, hey, I thought we're only getting our ball back.
Don't be a chicken, Tyler. Babak, babak.
Okay, but if of course I'm saying you guys kidnapped me if we survive, that is.
Omar, crouch down and let me stand on your backs. Perhaps I can spot the ball over the wall. I can't see the ball anywhere. We'll need to go over. Come on.
So the friends decided to get their ball back, but what Omar and Tyler didn't know was that Zoe had kicked the football over the top of the great big wall on purpose. She had done so because she wanted to find out once and for all what was on the other side. She was determined to have an adventure.
The great big iron gate gave them plenty to hold on to as they climbed over into the great big garden. It was hard work, and Tyler was afraid of heights, but all three of them managed it by helping each other.
Once they were over the great big wall, the three friends crawled through a large bush, and when they emerged from it, they couldn't believe their eyes. There were strange flowers of every shape and smell and color imaginable, as well as more than a few they could never have imagined. They were surrounded by a huge, beautiful garden full of rare and exotic plants, which made their eyes go wide and filled them with wonder.
Wow, this is the most beautiful garden I've ever seen, ever.
Yeah, there's enough space here for a stadium-sized football pitch.
And you think we've been stuck on the other side kicking a ball against the wall? It's just not fair.
Who keeps all this space for themselves?
I've never seen so many bright and strange-looking plants. I feel my hay fever coming on. Achoo!
Let's start looking for our ball.
Good idea. Then we can play over there on that massive lawn. Achoo!
Tyler, check the bushes over there. Omar, search the trees. I'll check in the flower bed.
I didn't think it's a good idea to split up. What if the old vampire catches us?
Vampires don't come out in the daytime, silly.
Omar's-
Achoo!
Omar's right.
My dad said always stick together.
Your dad talks too much.
I can't find it. Achoo!
It's not in the bushes either.
Hold on, I hear someone coming. It's the same noise I heard last night. Quick, hide in that bush and stay quiet.
thought I heard. I thought I heard something. Must have been a whispering thorn or a creaking gukuk tree. How dull. How dull it all is.
That doesn't look like a vampire to me.
Shh. Ow, what's this?
The ball.
What? Who said that? Whoever you are, come out of that bush. I know you're in there. Hush. Could it be a loose cog messing with my hearing again? My parts are getting old. They'll need replacing soon. The whole of me will probably need replacing soon. Achoo! That's it. I definitely heard you that time. Come out. Come out or I'll hit you with my shovel.
We're done for. Again to jail for sure.
Forget jail. He's gonna drink our blood.
Calm down, both of you. We're coming out. Please don't hurt us.
Run.
What?
Who are you? Where did you come from? Don't tell me you're seed pods from the Greater Pimple Dumple Vine. Yes, it's about that time of year.
We're not seed pots from the greatest whatever you said.
I can't be a seapod. I've got hay fever. Achoo!
What children?
Children?
Yes, children. Have you never seen a child before?
No. What plant do children grow from then?
We didn't go on plants at all.
Yeah, we're human.
Human, like the master, incredible.
What about you?
I'm the gardener.
No, I mean, what are you? Are you like a robot?
A killer robot.
A robot. How dare you? How rude. I would have you know that I'm a finely tuned mechanical automation.
What's your name?
Name, I am the gardener.
Yes, that's what you do, but you must have a name.
No one has ever given a name. I am what I do.
Then we'll name you.
Let's call him Ronaldo.
Yes, I like that. Ronaldo.
Nice to meet you, Ronaldo. I'm Zoe. This is Omar, and the wimpy one's Tyler.
Hey,
This is such a beautiful garden. You must like it here.
Like it? It makes me feel sad.
tell me about it. The only place we have to play football is against the other side of that wall.
I'm so terribly, utterly depressed having to tend to these plants day and night all year round.
How can a machine get depressed?
I don't know how, but I am. It's just how I was made.
But what's there to be sad about? I mean, you have all this space to play football.
Football?
Don't you like gardening? Don't you think all these colorful flowers are beautiful?
Beautiful? Certainly not. They're organic. How can something organic be considered beautiful? Oh, how I long to see just one little sprout made of cogs and springs. I'm a machine, and all I care about are machines.
You said that's how you were made. Who made you?
By the master, of course.
Well, couldn't you ask your master to invent a mechanical flower for you?
Oh, I dare not ask him for anything. He doesn't take kindly to being disturbed.
Fine, then. We'll ask him.
You will?
We will?
Sure, why not?
That'd be very kind.
Under one condition.
Yes?
We'll ask your master to make you a mechanical flower if you can use your garden to play if you want.
Cool.
Yeah, good one, Joey.
We have a deal.
Shall we shake on it? That's not what I meant, but close enough.
How strange you children are. I will take you to the house up past the Never Never Greens. Follow me closely and watch out for the spider twig.
Zoe, love, Zoe, where are you? Zoe Hot, where are you, young lady?
Omar, he's not big answering his phone.
Tyler, are you here, lad?
I told her to be back by lunchtime.
I am so worried. I hope they're not in danger. Little Omar has allergies, and a lot of these strange plants look like they can be poisonous or carn- carnivorous.
I'm sure they're fine, Sadia.
What makes you think they're here?
Honestly, I don't. But where else could they be? Call it a policeman's intuition. The amount of times I've told Tyler not to come in here, it was bound to happen one day.
Hey, look!
That's him. That's Omar's ball.
I knew it. They must be around here somewhere.
Perhaps we should try the old house?
Maybe you're right. It's worth checking out.
What would they be up to in that old house?
Come on, let's go. I want to find them and give Zoe a piece of my mind.
You know, this place isn't anything like I remember it.
So the parents made their way through the huge, wondrous garden, and they saw things that they could never dream of. There were whistling thistles and dancing daffodils, crazy daisies, and roses that grew taller than lampposts. The parents were amazed by it all.
Meanwhile, the three friends and Ronaldo, the mechanical gardener, carefully tiptoed over the webs of spider twigs and along the windy path past the never greens until they arrived at the great big house. Zoe couldn't believe her luck. Here she was with her best friends in the whole world, having a real adventure just like the characters she read about in her favorite books or watched on TV.
The great big house had an old heavy oak door, which opened with a loud moan that echoed all through the cold interior. When they got inside, there was not a spot of dust or a cobweb to be seen anywhere, which the friends thought was very strange for such an old house. They wandered through a long hallway in search of the master.
This place is massive.
We must be careful. There are dangers in this house.
What kind of the dangers?
It is very easy to get lost in this place.
Well, at least my hay fever has stopped.
We need to find the master. Do you know where he is, Ronaldo?
I'm afraid not. I don't spend much time at the house, you see.
Look at this painting. I wonder who that could be. What does this plaque say underneath? Ben, my first creation. How strange.
No time to look at the scenery, Zoe. Let's be quick. This place scares me.
Don't worry, Tyler. This time we'll stick together just like you said.
What's happening?
The master doesn't like visitors and has set the house with traps.
Can you stop it?
I'm afraid my mechanism is running low. I
Zoe,
Tyler, Omar.
Zoe!
I'm sorry, guys. This is all my fault. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I kicked the ball over the wall on purpose.
what? Why did you do that for?
I thought it would be a fun adventure. I'm sorry. This hasn't turned out like I expected.
That's okay, Zoe. We'll find each other again. Everything will be alright.
I'll look for help.
Come on, Tyler. Let's go this way.
How can we get them back, Ronaldo? Ronaldo? Oh no, he stopped working. What can I do? What happens if I turn this key on his back? Come on, Ronaldo, wake up.
What happened?
You just stopped. I had to wind your key.
Is that so? I suppose I have been feeling a little bit run down. Well, now I feel strong and refreshed. Thank you, Zoe. Where are the others?
Well, that's just it. This wall started moving and I couldn't stop it. Tyler and Omar got stuck on the other side. We have to find them. They're only in this mess because of me.
I know just the person who can help us. I hear someone coming. Quick, let's go through here.
Wait, Ronaldo. Who's coming, Ronaldo?
Dust. My senses detect dust particles lurking around it. Oh, they make me so angry. I must exterminate all signs of that horrible, nasty dust. I must keep the house spotless for the monster. Now, where are they hiding?
It didn't take the friends very long to find out that the great big house wasn't quite what they had expected. The monster didn't like visitors at all and had covered the house with traps and secret passageways. After Zoe triggered a moving wall and the friends were separated, they had no choice but to wander through the great big house and its many rooms and hope that they would find each other again.
They tried their very best, but no matter which way they turned, every room looked the same as the last, and soon they were lost in the maze of the house. They weren't even sure how long they had spent wandering the house, but they all had a feeling that they'd better find each other before more danger found them.
They were right, of course. The gardener was not the monster's only invention. Little did they know that the mad cleaner had sensed their presence in the house and was chasing them too.
I think we've already been in this room. We're going around in circles.
I don't know. All these rooms look the same.
That's it. We're lost.
Hey, come on. We've got to keep looking. I know that Zoe isn't going to give up on us. We shouldn't give up either.
Yeah, you're right, Omar.
What's that sound?
I think someone is coming through. It might be Zoe and Ronaldo.
Who are you?
Have you seen our friends?
Friends? Dust everywhere. I will rid this house of you, and then I will find your friends, and I'll hoover them up too. I must keep the house spotless for the monster. Wait, you can't hoover us up in that thing.
Yeah, we're children.
Children? I do not know this word. Only dust, cobwebs, litter, junk, mess, mold, trash, and scum. I will add children to this list. No, you don't understand. We're humans. We don't need to be cleaned away.
Yeah, we came into this house and now we're lost. We need to find our friends.
You do not belong in this house? No, we live across the street on Appleby Road, and we lost our ball. And you do not belong in this house. Therefore, you are clutter, rubbish, debris that needs to be cleaned. I will be rid of you. I must keep the house spotless for the monster.
Run!
I thought I heard something. All these loose cogs of mine are playing up again.
No, I heard something too.
This room looks awfully familiar.
You still don't know where we are?
This place is a maze, I tell you. I'm no good at mazes, unless they're made of hedges.
What about the one you said could help us? Are they nearby?
Oh yes, Prototype is nearby already. I must warn you though. He's got a few cogs missing if you ask me.
You mean he's mad?
Completely and utterly.
Ha ha ha. The strong stink of fertilizer and the sound of joints that squeak. It must be to the gardener to whom I now speak.
Hello there, Prototype.
It's odd to see you in this humble abode. Has your shed sprung a leak or been infested with toads?
No, not this time. I'm trying to find the master. Do you know where he is?
If you seek out the master, then you flirt with the disaster. You know as well as I, he values privacy quite high.
Does he always talk like that?
I'm afraid so.
Who's this that you found? Keeper of the grounds?
My name is Zoe Hart.
My greetings I impart to you, Miss Hart. You must be vital to have such a title.
What is he saying?
He says you must be important to have a name.
Please
Well-
tell me.
Well, so do you. You're Ronaldo now, remember?
Please tell me your quest, and if I can help you, I'll tell you my best.
We were looking for the master, but then my friends and I got separated and we have to find them too before something happened to them. Only we keep getting lost in this big old house.
Indeed, that does sound like the Demelia, but tell me the master. Why search for this fella?
Ronaldo is sad, so we're going to ask the master to invent him a mechanical flower.
The master he made us while lost his grief, and passed on his sadness like a branch to the leaf. Your solutions is clever, your intentions are nice. I think I will help you, but I'll cost out of a price.
What do you want?
You might call me crazy, perhaps even insane, but truly all I want is a name. My very own moniker is all I ask you to say, and in return I have a riddle which will show you the way.
A name. Let me think. What are you made of?
A number of alloys made up my skin, zinc, copper, nickel, and tin.
Nickel. That is it. That's it then. Your name will be Nick. Okay, now it's your turn.
To find the master's workstation, you must look behind his first creation.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. You're the prototype. You're his first creation. There's nothing behind you, is there?
I bid you my farewell, Zoe Hart, Miss Zoe Hart, but I thank you for my nickname, but I now depart.
Oh, I hate riddles. They strain my cogs of something rotten.
Hold on. I think I've got it. Come on, come with me.
The crazed cleaner pursued poor Tyler and Omar. She was determined to feed them to a vacuum cleaner and rid the old house of those horrid children. The two boys ran through numerous rooms and corridors as fast as their legs could take them. The walls echoed with the eager chomping of the vacuum cleaner, and they never looked behind them to see how close the cleaner was. They desperately wanted to escape.
Meanwhile, they heard through the house with Ronaldo, trying to keep up with her. She was certain that she knew the answer to the riddle given her by Nick the prototype. She wanted to find her way back to the hallway where she saw the painting, where she could solve the puzzle of the big old house.
It was at this time that the parents had finally arrived at the old house. After traipsing through the exotic garden, they had been chased up the fungus hill by a dogwood and fell over several times in the glass grass, which sheared up the weeping willows no end. Now they pushed open the heavy oak door with a moan and stepped into the old, cold corridor, unaware of the danger that their children were in.
Kids, are you in here? Zoe!
Omar, it's so chilly in here. He'll catch a cold.
Tyler, come on. Let's go this way. That's strange. I don't remember a wall being here before.
When were you last here?
Many years ago, when I was about the same age as the kids are now. You see that painting? That's Ben Faz. We were best friends and used to play together in the garden. But then he died. It made me very sad. He was my best friend after all, but it was hardest for Ben's father, more than anyone else. After Ben's funeral, he refused to see anyone and soon after built that wall around the house.
Such a sad story.
I guess this place has seen a lot of changes since then.
It used to be such a happy household. I remember Mr. Furst was an inventor and Ben always had the best toys.
Perhaps we should keep looking for the kids.
You're right, they must be around here somewhere.
Oh no, it's a dead end.
What done for?
This is it.
Zoe, is that you? Help, I'm still here.
Tyler, Omar, hang on, I have an idea.
What are you going to do, Zoe?
I remember when the wall moved before I was looking at this painting.
My memory isn't what it used to be, but now you mention it, I think you're right.
Help me with this painting.
Very well.
You did it, Zoe.
You're amazing.
I was starting to worry that I'd never get to see you two again.
Us too.
I have found you. Dust. So much dust. I will hoover all of you up. I must keep the house spotless for the master.
Oh no, Harry, we need to close the wall behind us.
I'll do it.
No, the dust has escaped. I cannot clean. House dirty. Master angry. Dust, dust. Too much dust.
Wow, that was really brave of you, Tyler.
Really, it was nothing.
Who was that?
The cleaner of the house. She mistook us for dust and was going to let her Hoover eat us.
We need to go see the master now.
The prototype gave us a riddle, and Zoe solved it.
But how?
It was in front of us the whole time. It's all about the painting.
If you say so, I still don't get it.
The prototype said that we need to his first creation. At first, I thought he was just crazy and was talking about himself. Then I remembered this painting. This must be the painting of the master's son, Ben, his first creation before the machines. The switch is behind the painting, and so must the entrance to the master's workshop.
He's in there?
Let's find out.
Thanks to Omar's idea and Tyler's newfound bravery, the friends had managed to escape the mad cleaner. The thought of a dirty house became too much for her, and so she had malfunctioned, turning into a pile of broken parts that were scattered across the floor and made the house look very untidy indeed.
Zoe's cleverness helped solve the riddle, and with the flick of a switch, the secret wall opened up to reveal the entrance to the master's workshop. The friends were so pleased with what they had managed to achieve, but they still didn't know what awaited them on the other side of the door.
The friends all took a deep breath and gathered together their courage as they opened the secret door. Inside there was a large room filled with unfinished experiments. They stepped carefully over piles of metal parts, and they were amazed by this Aladdin's cave of wondrous mechanical machinery and the loud tick of 1,000 clocks.
Hello?
Who's that? Cleaner, is that you? For the last time, there's no need. Leave this room as it is.
No, it's not the cleaner.
Gardener, is it?
Yes, master. I'm here, and I brought some friends with me.
Your friends, you say? Are they plants?
No, we're children.
Children, how dare you? Get out. Get out at once, I say. This is no place for children.
But we've been chased by a Hoover wilding maniac and almost squashed by moving walls just to find you.
As I said, this is no place for children. You have no right to be here. You're trespassing.
They kidnapped me, sir, honest.
Little nattering voices, it upsets me so. Gardener, why did you bring them here? Why did you go against my orders? I've always said I didn't want to be disturbed, least of all by silly little children.
But Mas.
No, I don't want to hear your excuses, God. No, I'm gonna scrap you for this.
Please don't scrap me, master. Anything but that. I'm sorry. It's just that they gave me a name that I liked and asked if I could play with them in the garden.
What? Play in the garden? Certainly not. I won't hear of it. Your cogs have come loose. You're worth nothing but scrap parts. Come here, Gardener. I'm gonna take out your key.
You know, his name's Ronaldo.
Don't be ridiculous. He's a useless hunk of rust and nothing more. He doesn't have a name. Mean little boy? I wouldn't have to be so mean if people would do as I say and leave me alone.
Why do you want to be alone? Why do you refuse to name your creation? Don't you like people?
No, I hate them. I hate people and I hate and I hate machines that disobey orders.
What about your son? Did you hate him too?
My son, my little Ben, how did you know?
We saw the painting.
Yes, I had a son. He died in an accident.
And that's why you're doing this, isn't it? You lock yourself away in your house and surround yourself with machines because you don't want to lose another person. Because you don't want to risk losing another person that you love.
So what is true, huh?
Wouldn't Ben want you to be happy?
Perhaps you're right. I see that now. You know, you remind me a lot like him. Very well. Ronaldo, is it?
Yes, master.
Tell me, Ronaldo, what is it that you want? What is it that you desire?
I tend to your garden every day, master, but what I long is for a mechanical flower of my own.
And you want me to make you one?
Yes, master.
A cog thistle, spring onion, lily pad. I'll see what I can do for you.
Oh, thank you, master.
And what about you, children? What do you guys want?
You have such a big garden. And we only have enough space to kick a ball out.
So we wondered if we could play football in your garden.
And this would be acceptable to you, Ronaldo?
Of course, master. They're my friends.
Okay, then I'll take down the wall and around my garden, and you may play there whenever you wish.
Thank you, master. I mean, sir.
Please call me Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
Now I think you should hurry along. I heard your parents shouting your name. They're very worried.
Oh no, I completely forgot about lunch. Come on, guys.
Will you be all right, Master?
Yes, Ronaldo, I think I will.
Zoe and her friends had made Mr. Fez realize how cold-hearted with grief he had become, and made him determined to change his ways. He had spent too long hidden away in the secret room of his workshop, unable to face the world, and he felt it was time to focus on making people happy. And perhaps, like Zoe and her friends, some of that happiness would reflect back on him.
So Mr. Fizz took down the wall around the house so that everyone on Appleby Road could enjoy his magnificent garden, and everyone on Appleby Road took him up for his offer. In fact, people came around for miles just to visit the garden and play games on the large lawn.
Mr. Fez also promised Ronaldo a mechanical flower that he could treasure. This promise made Ronaldo as happy as he could be. And all day long, the mechanical gardener would fill the garden with the sounds of his merry whistling. He began to see the garden as his new friend saw it, a place full of magical wonder and play. Most of all, he looked forward to the day where he would given his own mechanical.
This is brilliant.
I'm having so much fun.
Me too.
We're so glad you kids were alright in the end.
We're sorry for wandering off like that.
And for missing lunch, young lady.
And for missing lunch. Sorry, Mum.
This is such a lovely garden.
And now we can come here whenever we want. Achoo!
Hey, look, where's Mr. Faz?
Good afternoon there. Say, is that little Billy Thompson?
Yes, Mr. Faz. It's been a very long time.
Oh, yes, it has. You've grown so much last time I saw you.
It's good to see you outside, Master.
Ah, Ronaldo, I have something for you.
What is it, Master? It's so beautiful.
Your own very mechanical flower.
I'll be sure to feed it plenty of oil.
I'm glad to hear it, Ronaldo. I've been alone for so many years, and I've forgotten how wonderful the sound of laughter can be.
Ignore that, Master. There's just a cackling caucuses.
Ha ha ha. Oh, Ronaldo, I must get back to my workshop and start repairs on the cleaner. Things are so untidy with her gone. Afterwards, I can give you a fine tune if you'd like that.
That's very kind of you, Master. Thank you.
No, thank you and your marvelous friends. You've shown me the error of my ways, and life is made for living.
Good afternoon, Charles.
Hello, young lady. Keeping out of trouble?
Of course not. I'm an adventurer now.
An adventurer, you say?
What a lovely flower, Ronaldo. If you feed it plenty of oil, will it grow taller?
It will indeed.
It may even sprout wheels.
Wheels? Can we use in expeditions?
Well, I suppose so.
How exciting. Let's go.